This is Holly with the Limelight Pet Project, and today we are here at NOAA celebrating a beautiful sunny day because the sun has finally come out, and I'm here with Katrina. And Katrina, can you tell us what your job is here?
I am the dog care coordinator, so I organize all the dog volunteers. I take care of all the dogs, all of their feeding and medications and exercise, and then I also do behavioral work for them while they're here at the shelter.
So you're the mama bear?
Yeah.
Here. Okay, got it.
As best I can, anyway.
And who do we have for adoption today?
We have Roux here. She is just over 2 years old, a beautiful Pittie mix.
Who just burped in our face.
Who just burped in our face.
Sign of love.
I mean, you know what? It's good to know what you're getting into.
And Roux's name has a special spelling, correct?
It does. It is R-O-U-X, so it's the French spelling.
French spelling.
We did not name her that.
Okay.
It's from her previous shelter, so I don't know why they chose to go that route, but...
How long has she been with you?
She's been with us since February, a little bit of off and on, because she was adopted 2 times. The first time lasted 5 days, and the last time they didn't even make it out of the parking lot.
And what was her challenge?
She can't be around other dogs.
You don't like other dogs?
She was it took us a while to figure that out because she has a lot of mixed signals about what she's comfortable with, and she likes to play with dogs for short periods of time, but the longer she's with them, the more frustrated she can get.
Okay.
A little bit of overstimulation too.
Got it.
And like I said, she holds grudges very easily, and if a dog does something that she's not a fan of, she doesn't have a slow work up to an extreme reaction. It's just an extreme reaction.
Got it.
But when she's walking on a leash and everything, she's not difficult with other dogs. She's not trying to get in at anybody. She just doesn't want them all up in her grill all the time.
Yeah. I don't blame her.
Yeah,
I don't
like it for people.
Yeah, right? So it seems to me that she's just not very communicative with her body language when it comes to, I've had enough, get out of my face.
Yeah.
So it's gone from patient to, I'm done.
Yeah,
okay.
0 to 100.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's fair. Some dogs just reach that threshold and there's nothing they can do about it. So you would suggest a home with no other dogs?
Yes, and honestly, a home with no other pets, because she does have a pretty high prey drive.
Okay.
And I don't think she'd be safe for cats.
Okay.
But she's a people dog. She wants any and all people to be there. She's been around little kids. She's been around the elderly.
Okay.
I mean, she is really all around as far as people go.
You're a good dog with people.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
she
her
thinks
passion.
she's a people.
That's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, she feels like she's an honorary human.
Should we get you a crown? We'll get you a little crown. So tell me about these because they're all over the yard here.
Yeah, stuffies are her favorite. She very rarely tears them up. She prefers to carry them around with her and bring them places. It's kind of like a binky in that way for a kid. It's a little bit of I think it helps her stay calm and grounded to where she is. Okay. And it gives her something to do with herself and her mouth and mentally.
Right. Because dogs can't chew gum, so she takes these. That makes sense.
Mouths on stuffies instead.
Yeah. So soothing and comfortable for her, kind of calms her anxiety.
Yeah.
What is your most favorite thing about her?
Honestly, it's probably the stuffies. I mean, when you walk by, she's always got one. She has a couple that are her favorites that we try to keep with her. But I mean, honestly, I can grab her a bunch of them and she's the happiest dog ever. So that, and you know, she'll literally, if she's on a walk, she'll roll over and let anybody pet her belly.
Except other dogs.
Except other dogs.
Yeah.
So other dogs can't touch, but you know, any random stranger, she'll happily.
Good to know you're not a guard dog.
Yeah. Yeah, she might look intimidating to some people, but she's just got a heart of gold in there.
Yeah, she's really very sweet. So she has some dietary restrictions. Can you tell us about that?
She does. Honestly, our best guess is it's from stress and anxiety at the shelter. But We've limited her diet to only include a few things due to a lot of reoccurring diarrhea that wasn't being solved by meds, but it was solved by restricting her diet.
Okay.
My gut and my experience, I don't think once she goes home she's going to need to be on a diet. I think it's purely a result of this environment.
Yeah, a little bit of stress. Yeah, she's a really good dog.
She is.
Do you think she would do well in a home with a backyard, in an apartment, in a condo?
I think she could work in any style. I think, you know, apartment, the difficulty might be the other dogs walking around in close proximity. But like I said, as long as, you know, she's staying away from them, it's not like she's lunging on the leash trying to get to anybody.
Right.
So I think she could succeed in most styles of home, of course, permitted that she got that exercise and mental stimulation. That all dogs need.
Yep.
But as long as she got that, I think she would be able to succeed in pretty much any living environment.
Okay.
As long as there's a couch.
Yes.
And people to snuggle with.
Thank you. So I'm thinking with a little bit of patience, some persistence, and some training, she would be a very valued member of someone's family.
She would.
I think so too.
We actually, we haven't, but we would like, you know, if we got, we're working on getting an opportunity for it, but having shelter dogs visit like senior living communities and stuff, she is one we would choose for that. If there were no animals
Do you
involved.
think that she has the potential to be a therapy dog?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The only way she doesn't is most therapy dogs have to be able to get along with all other animals too, so that's her only drawback. But you know, personality-wise, I would not be surprised if she was a good ESA dog for somebody.
Yeah.
She might not be able to go everywhere, but you know, she's that calming, happy presence that a lot of people might need.
Do you think it's possible that her other dog reactionary characteristic would calm down when she's in a safe environment and she's settled?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've seen too much of it to feel like it's not related to just being at the shelter.
Okay.
And it's something she had even when she hadn't been here for very long.
Got it.
She has been with us since February, and it's been a really reoccurring behavior throughout the entire time.
Okay.
She's had one dog that she was happy with doing whatever, but he was also like, lay down, you can do whatever you want to me. So he never made her mad or upset.
Right.
And he was a very unique dog, and we have not found one that is similar. And honestly, at this point, I hesitate to risk it.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. So how old is she again?
She is a little over 2.
Okay, so she's got a very long life ahead of her.
She does.
And other than her tummy issues, does she have any behavioral health issues?
She doesn't have any behavior or health issues. She knows a really good sit. She's working on her stay, but she's not very patient.
I know anything about that, Roux.
Yeah. She does like to jump up if she's really excited, but she's not like trying to knock anybody over on purpose or anything.
Right.
Yeah, so she, you know, she could benefit from some more basic training, but she's got a really good groundwork. She also has really polite potty habits while she's here. She usually doesn't have an accident in her room,
Wow.
which is really rare for a shelter dog,
Yeah.
especially one that's been here as long as she has.
Yeah.
Sometimes they end up reverting back, and she hasn't done that. So,
There's a lot of potential right here.
a lot. I mean,
Lots of
honestly,
potential.
we're staff and volunteers. She's a huge favorite because of her personality, and most people are like, why is she still here? How could you meet her and not fall in love?
Right.
And truth of the matter is we just don't have people coming in.
Right.
And the ones we do, you know, already have a dog or a cat or
Got it.
something.
So we're looking for a very specific home with no no dogs, no cats, no other pets, possibly kids.
Yeah.
No fear of men, anything like that.
Nope, she hasn't had any sensitivities towards people whatsoever.
And what do you think her perfect day would look like?
Her perfect day, if she was allowed to have it, would be to get a pup cup at a coffee shop.
Got it.
And then, you know, I think she just wants a couch and people to snuggle with.
Okay.
Because she's very quiet in her room until people are there. And she might, you know, if you come to visit her, she might bark at you through the glass, but it's just because she wants a person.
Right.
I think her perfect day is just going to be one where she's surrounded by people that love her and where she gets all the treats she maybe shouldn't have.
Do you want some Snickers
Yeah, was
bars?
that funny? Was that funny for you?
She's such a sweet girl.
She's also known for kisses.
Oh.
So if you come to do an appointment with her and, you know, be prepared to get the slobber all over
your
if
face.
she's feeling like that.
Got it.
And she's known for being pretty sneaky. So she'll get you when you're not paying attention.
Well, I wouldn't mind that at all. Is there anything else you think people need to know about her?
No, that's really it. She's
Okay.
a really good girl that's being overlooked because she needs to be the only dog because she's a diva.
Yep.
But other than that, I mean, as far as shelter dogs go, she's a really good option.
Okay.
And she's gonna make somebody really, really happy.
Well, with a name like Roux, she has to be a little diva, don't
Yes,
you
she
think?
does.
Thank you so
And
much.
she's French. So-
Yes. Thank you so much, Katrina, for introducing us to Roux today. If someone is interested in meeting Roux, how would they go about that?
Yeah, they just would need to come up. We are a first come, first serve facility. And they need to just come speak with a matchmaker and they'll facilitate an appointment where you get to take Roux out on a walk or bring her in here to our off-leash area and get to meet her like this.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about her, you're more than welcome to call us and talk about her.
Okay, great. Thank you. And this has been Holly with the Limelight Pet Project, and we shine the light on harder to adopt pets because their stories are worth telling.